Geometry Wars Retro Evolved was released on November 22nd, 2005 as a launch title for Microsoft's new online marketplace for the Xbox 360, the Xbox Live Arcade, and was part of the initial set of games to become backwards compatible for the Xbox One. It started off as a mini-game in Project Gotham Racing 2, and because of its fun and addicting nature, it would not only become its own game, but also the gold standard for the Xbox Live Arcade. The game is completely comprised of neon coloring that pops out at you. I personally love this style, but unfortunately it does come with a stipulation, which is how intense the colors and effects are that some people could end up getting a headache or worse have a seizure from playing, which unfortunately makes this game not accessible for everybody. The game is your classic twin-stick shooter, which is easy to learn but hard to master. You'll fly frantically around the board trying to get as high a score as you possibly can while fighting against various enemy types such as blue diamonds that go straight for you, green squares that will dodge your bullets, and red holes that will try to suck your ship in, and much more. There are also screen-clearing bombs to help you out when you get into a desperate situation. You'll get an extra life every 75,000 points and a bomb every 100,000 points. You control your ship with the left stick and fire your weapon with the right stick, while both triggers will detonate your bombs. There are two game modes to choose from: Retro, which is what the game was originally, and Evolved, which is what the game was turned into. Retro is on a much smaller board with less enemy types and is just the base of what the game would become. Evolved, as the name states, is the enhanced version that enlarges the scale to change it from a mini-game to a full-fledged game. This game will try to fool you by starting off easy with only a few enemies, but before you know it, their numbers ramp up fast. Combine that with how small the board is and having to try and manage all the different types of enemies, you're definitely in for one hell of a time. Not to mention, this game is also well known for having one of the hardest achievements ever. Survived 1 million, which, like the name implies, getting to 1 million points without losing a single life. This game only has 3 music tracks, and one of them is only a jingle when gaining a life or bomb, so that doesn't make up for it. First by having a calming arrangement for the title screen, and second by having an almost 9 minutes fast-paced electronic track that will pump you up and energize you while playing. This definitely was the killer app for the Xbox Live Arcade, with at one point even being the most downloaded game from the online marketplace. This game is just so addicting, and with the difficulty not being cheap, but rather based on skill, every time that you play you would get a little bit better each time. If you somehow haven't played this game yet, I implore you to download it now and play this piece of Xbox's history. Thanks for watching.